Before kingdoms and crowns, before Egypt's golden walls, there was a boy with dreams too bright for the world around him. His name was Joseph, son of Jacob, beloved by his father and chosen by God. But destiny rarely begins in comfort. It begins in the fire of betrayal. Joseph was only 17 when the heavens whispered to him through dreams. He saw the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing before him. He saw sheaves of wheat standing tall, and his brother's sheaves bending low. He didn't understand fully, but he knew it meant something divine. Joseph: "Brothers, listen. I dreamed again. The stars bowed before me." Reuben: "Do you truly think you'll rule over us?" Joseph: "It's not my will. It's what was shown to me." Narrator: What Joseph saw was revelation. What his brothers saw was pride. Envy took root in their hearts. The coat their father gave him, of many colors, became a symbol of division. The son of favor would become the target of fury. Judah: "Father's love blinds him. Look at the robe, as if he's a prince." Simeon: "One day his dreams will die, just like he will." Narrator: One day, far from home, they saw Joseph coming toward them, and the fire of envy became action. "Here comes the dreamer," they said. And in that moment, brotherhood died. Reuben: "Let's not kill him. Throw him into that pit." Judah: "Yes, let his dreams die there." Joseph, crying: "Brothers, why? What have I done?" Narrator: They stripped him of his coat and threw him into a dry, empty well. Alone in darkness, Joseph learned that even in silence, God still speaks. Narrator: When a caravan of Ishmaelites passed by, they sold him for 20 pieces of silver. They thought they had silenced a dream, but they had only delivered it into destiny. Trader: "We'll take him. Strong boy. 20 silver pieces." Judah: "Deal." Joseph, softly: "God, don't leave me." Narrator: In Egypt, Joseph served in the house of Potiphar. Though a slave, his heart remained free. His integrity made him great, even in chains. Potiphar: "There is no one like this Hebrew. Everything he touches prospers." Narrator: But temptation came wearing the face of desire, and purity was tested by deceit. Wife of Potiphar: "No one will know. Come to me." Joseph: "How can I do this evil and sin against God?" Narrator: For refusing sin, Joseph was cast into prison, but even behind stone walls, God's presence never left him. There he interpreted dreams for others, prisoners, servants, and finally, a cupbearer who would remember his name. Narrator: Years later, Pharaoh dreamed of cows and ears of grain, and none could interpret them, until a voice from prison was remembered. Joseph stood before the throne, humble yet radiant with divine wisdom. Pharaoh: "I have heard you can interpret dreams." Joseph: "Not I, but God will give Pharaoh an answer of peace." Narrator: He spoke of 7 years of plenty and 7 of famine. Pharaoh was amazed, and made Joseph ruler over all Egypt. Narrator. The famine came, and Joseph's brothers arrived in Egypt seeking food, not knowing the ruler before them was the one they had betrayed. Time had changed everything but forgiveness. Joseph, to himself, do they remember? Would they still hate me? Brothers, kneeling, my Lord, we come in peace, begging for bread. Narrator. The dream had come true. They bowed before him, just as he had seen. But Joseph did not rejoice in power. He wept in grace. Narrator. Revealing himself, Joseph said, I am your brother, the one you sold into Egypt. They trembled in fear, but Joseph smiled. Joseph, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. Narrator. And with those words, a family was restored, and a nation was saved. Narrator. From the pit to the palace, from betrayal to blessing. Joseph's story reminds us that no suffering is wasted, and no dream is forgotten. For when you walk with God, every prison leads to purpose.